Hello everyone, I am Dougie and I run the YouTube channel Walt O Grams Vlogs. Walt O Grams Vlogs is a largely Disney based YouTube channel. I'll talk about Disney products and movies and I'll go to the theme parks and vlog that experience, but I also will be starting a weekly vlog over there just of my life, and I also talk a lot about Harry Potter because I love me some Harry Potter. It's a Vloggers World kindly invited me to do this Q&A, so we're going to get fired right into the questions. Let's go. So my channel started on January 17th, 2014, meaning it's just over 3 years old. However, I did recently purge all of my old content and I'm starting again. So the channel really now started just a few days ago. If you're joining the channel now, what you're going to see is brand new content, a new beginning for the channel. For my theme park vlogs, I use the old favourite, the Canon G7X Mark II. It's just, so many people use this camera because it is an amazing camera to vlog with. And then I have a whole host of equipment that goes along with that. As well as the battery in the camera, I take 3 spares in my little pouch here, and I have a micro muff wind filter in here as well for the windy days. And then at all times I have 7 spare SD cards with me. Now, I unload my footage onto an external hard drive every night, but last trip I had some SD cards just stop working, so spare SD cards, super important. And for the videos like this, it's nothing fancy. We have a Nikon D5200 with a Rode VideoMic Pro attached. It might not be the fanciest camera on the market, but it definitely gets the job done. So 2016 wasn't the best year for me, but I'm not going to go into that now. It's ancient history. We're not going to talk about it. However, what the bad times did was give me an opportunity to sort of reconnect with my friends and family, forge new friendships and all that. So I've come out of 2016, I think, a better person for it. The main highlight was taking my family with me to Walt Disney World. They hadn't been there since, 2001, 2002, I can't quite remember, but it was a whole different experience for them this time because I was in charge and I know what I'm doing there. So I think I was able to show them the best time that they could have there, and that to me was a huge deal because it was me giving something back to my family after them having been there for me through a not great period. This is an awkward one for me to answer because I'm a Disney Vacation Club member. I have thoroughly sold my soul to the mouse, and so of my top 5, the vast majority are going to be theme parks that are within Walt Disney World because it's just my favourite and I love it and it's my favourite. Having said that, number 5 would be Universal Studios Orlando, because I'm not a huge Universal fan, but there's just this little spark missing from Universal that's in Disney. We'll just call it magic for the sake of a cliche, but it's still a great theme park. I love the Diagon Alley area and the Simpsons area in particular. Universal Islands of Adventure is there at number 4, which is just so much better than the Universal Studios park. The Incredible Hulk is there, the Spider-Man ride, Transformers ride. It is just an amazing park. The Incredible Hulk roller coaster, I think, is my number 1 favourite roller coaster. And then you have Hogsmeade, which is just mind-blowing. Like, Diagon Alley is good and all, but Hogsmeade, the original part of the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, is just wow. Number 3, I'm going to give to Epcot. I love Epcot. It's an amazing theme park. It's not a park that's jam-packed with thrill rides, but I love the World Showcase. It is so much fun just to walk around. It is amazing. Then you've got Test Track, which I absolutely love, Mission Space, which I adore, and of course Spaceship Earth. Just so good. And as a DVC member, I've enjoyed nipping in to the DVC member lounge and drinking a lot of free pib. It's just my favourite American soft drink. Number 2 is Hollywood Studios, a park which I absolutely love. I know a lot of people refer to it as a half-day park, but I don't think there's any such thing. I can spend days and days and days in Hollywood Studios. I don't care if I'm doing the same thing over and over again. I love that park. It has 2 of my absolute all-time favourite rides in it, but we'll come to that later in another question. Just the general atmosphere of the place, the street performers, everything about it. I love that park. And number 1, of course, goes to the Magic Kingdom, because how can it not? It's the Magic Kingdom. It is the iconic Disney park. Cinderella Castle, Pirates of the Caribbean, Haunted Mansion. It is just jam-packed full of Disney goodness, and I've never got to go to California yet, so it's the closest I've got to that sort of pure Disney magic. Although I imagine Disneyland Park in California is even more so. I have to do a tie for number 5 because I cannot pick. I can't, and you can't make me. I can't do it. Pirates of the Caribbean and Haunted Mansion, 2 rides which I absolutely love. And even though I'm putting them at the bottom of the top 5, like still, like heart aches for them. I love those rides. None of the rides on this list are bad. I love them all like super loads, and it's very, very hard to rank them. But Pirates is just pure classic Disney. I love the addition of Jack Sparrow because I love the Pirates of the Caribbean films, but Haunted Mansion, I couldn't pick between the two. They're just both perfect. Number 4 is a ride in a park that did not make my top 5 because I do not like Animal Kingdom. It is boring. But Expedition Everest is an amazingly fun roller coaster. Yeah, there's no inverts and stuff that I'm normally looking for in a roller coaster, but it's still so much fun. Amazingly themed, like everything Disney does. What a ride. Number 3 is at Disney's Hollywood Studios, and it's Rock and Roller Coaster. I love this ride so much. Aerosmith, amazing soundtrack. The queue is incredible. It's just, I've already said, Disney just themes these things perfectly. It's so good. And then the ride itself, that launch is just one of the most amazing things ever. And listening to Aerosmith while you're inverting and just going so fast, you cannot beat it. Number 2, and I don't know if it's still my number 2 because I haven't ridden the new version of it, but it is the Incredible Hulk at Islands of Adventure. What a roller coaster, what a ride, amazing, cannot get enough of it. It helps that he's my favourite Marvel character, but you know, it's just a brilliant roller coaster overall, and so exciting, so fun, cannot get enough of that ride. And number 1, God, if you've talked to me at all, ever, on Twitter, if you saw any of my old YouTube videos, you know, the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror at Disney's Hollywood Studios. The Twilight Zone is my favourite TV show of all time. It's amazing. It's the most inventive, clever TV show I think ever put on TV. Rod Serling was an absolute genius, and Disney have perfectly taken the atmosphere of the show and put it in a ride. Now the ride itself, yes I enjoy it, but it is just a drop ride. It's the theming of the thing, the build up and the suspense that it creates. Every time I go on it, even though I know that the drops don't actually bother me, I get scared, I get worried about it, and that is just an amazing feeling and an amazing accomplishment. I have ridden that ride countless times and I still get freaked out before that first drop, even though I know the drops don't bother me. It's a wonder of design. This is something I'm going to have to think about. Number 5, I'd probably have to give to Krusty Burger in the Simpsons area at Universal Studios Orlando, because my god, the Clogger Burger is one of the greatest things I've ever eaten. I mean, it's pure junk food. It just should be absolute garbage, but it is so good in that, oh, this is very, very bad for me and I'm going to feel ill later on kind of way. Amazing. And the rest for me are all going to be sort of Disney themed because that's where I eat the most. 4th for me is at Disney Springs, and it's not about the food, it's about the atmosphere, and it's the T-Rex. I love it there. Again, the food, it's average, it's the sort of thing you would expect to grab on a TGI Fridays or something like that, but the animatronic dinosaurs, the atmosphere, the quality of the staff there is incredible. They were so good when we were there. Don't know if it's always like that, but the ones that we experienced, amazing. And number 3, I'm going to give to the Crystal Palace breakfast in the Magic Kingdom. Again, not for the food, but I am Winnie the Pooh daft. And the character interaction there was great. It was great to be able to meet, you know, Eeyore, Tigger, everyone there. And I loved it. I could not be happier that I finally got a Crystal Palace reservation in my last trip. It was amazing. Number 2 for me is Be Our Guest. I love it there. The steak is amazing if you have it rare, like you should have a steak. And you know, just being in the Beast's castle and being in that environment, it's incredible. Like, I cannot get enough of it. I will always go back there, even though I've eaten there so many times, just for the atmosphere of the place and being in that environment. It's incredible. Now, up until last year, that was my number 1, but this time I was lucky enough to experience Ohana. Whether it's for breakfast or dinner, it is amazing. I love Ohana at the Polynesian Resort, which is my home resort for DVC, and it's just so good, but I loved it. And I cannot wait to go back there, and I will go back there if I can, every single trip. I don't think there's much I'm excited for in 2017. You know, I'm not happy with Tower of Terror in California becoming a Guardians of the Galaxy ride. I'm not inordinately enamored with Avatar, but from the pictures that have been made available, it looks absolutely gorgeous. And I think even if that's all I get out of it, pure aesthetic enjoyment, because again, not into Avatar, boring movie, overlong, overrated nonsense. But aesthetically it's gorgeous. It's a beautiful film to look at, and Disney seem to have captured that in Animal Kingdom. So yeah, I suppose it's that by default. This is something I've thought about and talked about with people a lot, and something I would love to see, and I would put it in Disney's California Adventure, is an Avengers based ride. Battle for New York could be an amazing ride. You could go through the main battle and it would be very similar to sort of, you know, the Forbidden Journey in Universal, you know, just journeying through the chaos and carnage of the Battle of New York, especially shot footage everywhere. Oh, it could be amazing, and it would just be like, wow, yeah, because I'm a big Marvel fan, love Marvel. Almost everyone doing theme park vlogs is better at it than I am. A couple of them have already appeared on this channel. The Walt Way are amazing. They're such nice guys as well. I don't talk to them as often as I would like to, but they are awesome, awesome guys. Mr. Coaster 1, what a guy. He's one of the nicest people I've come across in this big internet world. And though they definitely don't need me plugging them because they are already a very popular channel, the Disney Double Dose are two of my favourite people in the world. Something about watching them that's just so endearing. Like they just come across as such lovely people, and I cannot get enough of their vlogs. Just brilliant. Theme park wise, I do not have much planned for 2017. I'll be uploading my 2016 Walt Disney World vlogs onto my channel, and at some point in the year, I haven't decided when, I'm going to take a little jaunt over to Disneyland Paris. I've only ever been there once. I want to make a better go of it this time. Aside from that, I've got a few trips to London for meetups, or, you know, just Harry Potter. Big Harry Potter fan, and, you know, Cursed Child I've got in August. I'm going to go to the WB Studio Tour then as well. And that's my main big plans. Next year, 2018, is the big return to Disney and Universal, and that should be a heck of a lot of fun if it comes off the way it currently looks like it will. So please check out my channel, guys. That's Walt O Grams Vlogs. I'm also on Twitter at Walt O Grams Vlogs and Instagram at Walt O Grams Vlogs. If you can check me out there, much appreciated. Also check out It's a Vlogger's World on Twitter at VloggersWorld1, on Facebook and Instagram as It's a Vlogger's World, and subscribe to this channel right now. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really appreciated the opportunity to be on this channel. If you head on over to my channel, we've got lots of great new content coming up. In the meantime, have a bonny brecht, braw day. We'll see you later now.